Cold but defiant, hundreds of protesters occupied Kiev's central square overnight, trying, in the face of defeat, to keep their European dream alive. They had started yesterday by marching on Parliament, demanding that the President and Prime Minister should stand down. And, as the crowd called for a new revolution, riot police rushed to defend the building.
As the Ukrainian Parliament meets in crisis section, the building is ringed by riot police, and outside, thousands of people singing the Ukrainian national anthem and calling on the government to resign.
This is a battle for the future of Ukraine. The protesters want to join the European Union. But 11 days ago, the government suddenly announced that the country's future could be with Russia. Inside Parliament, opposition deputies could barely contain their fury as they called a vote of no confidence in the government. They shouted down the Prime Minister as he called for the protests to end.
A blockade of state buildings and the cabinet office is not a route to European integration, but rather a route towards dictatorship and violence.
The Prime Minister used his majority to defeat the no-confidence motion, but one of the opposition leaders, the WBC heavyweight champion boxer, told me the protests wouldn't stop until the government falls.
7 million people doesn't have a job and working in another country outside of Ukraine. We have to change that. Everybody understands, but very important to motivate the people to defend, to fighting for his right, to fighting for the future.
It's all an echo of the Orange Revolution of 2004, which made Yulia Tymoshenko famous. But she is now in prison, and the government, with Russia's President Putin breathing down its neck, may not give in to this year's protesters so easily. Daniel Sanford, BBC News, Kiev.